So guys, we all got to experience the new iPhone event. While some people may or may not be as hyped up as others, I'm always super excited to hear about new technology and see what Apple has been cooking up their sleeve. So this year, they changed their naming scheme a little bit, which I feel like is going to help them in the long run, but I just am not very satisfied with the iPhone 11 Pro. So there's a bunch of reasons why I'm just not too excited about the iPhone 11 Pro. For starters, Pro from the Apple line, we have the MacBook Pro, we have the iPad Pro, we have the Mac Pro. And all of those definitely just correlate with more professional features, better specs, more RAM, faster storage, stuff like that. It's not really the case with the iPhone 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max. First of all, bare minimum, I would have expected the iPhone 11 Pro to have USB-C like the iPad variant, have Apple Pencil support, and have ProMotion support as well. You know, the 120 Hertz display where it's super smooth. It has none of that. The iPhone 11 Pro does have fast charging in the box, but you know what? At this point in 2019, like that's not even a sell. Like Apple's just playing catch up to a lot of their competitors. The iPhone X did have fast charging, but you had to buy a separate charger from Apple and cough up about $70 for the brick and the cable itself. So the fact that they're including a fast charger right now isn't pro to me. It's literally just playing catch up. And while I just continue to jab at Apple, the iPhone 11 Pro, the base model, starts out at $999 for the normal size, and it's $1,099 for the larger size. The base model of that is 64 gigabytes. Now, I'm not sure how they can consider a Pro model 64 gigabytes when professionals are usually the ones recording video, taking a ton of pictures, everything like that. It records at 4K at 60 frames per second. So if you're out there shooting a bunch of video, you can literally fill up your storage in one session. Like, that's kind of crazy. At the bare minimum, they should have made the standard 128 gigabytes. I would have expected them at this point to make 256 gigabyte standard like the Galaxy Note, but it's just not happening. Like, how many years has 64 gigabytes been standard? It's kind of ridiculous. And one thing a lot of people don't know is that Force Touch, even on the iPhone 11 Pro, is gone. So they're going to be using something called Haptic Touch, which some people may not be disappointed over, but I literally use Force Touch all the time. So one common use of Force Touch is the ability to go on your keyboard. So you can basically type some text, and then you can Force Touch to go around and specifically go between letters. Like that. And other uses for Force Touch that I use all the time are in the menus. So you can toggle brighter flashlight, you can toggle your True Tone settings and your night shift. I always Force Touch for the microphone, so when I'm doing screen recording, I'll turn the microphone on and off. Now, while those features will not be missing because we'll have haptic touch, it won't be that satisfying click that you're used to. So as far as that being removed in a Pro model, I really don't see the purpose. It's honestly just probably comes down to them saving money, and maybe it's harder to get Force Touch in the display technology that they're releasing. I don't really know the exact reason. And also the Pro model, I would have expected some type of like Pro exclusive apps. Like every single iPhone has had iMovie on it forever. It would have been an absolute game changer, and the internet would have basically burned down if they put some type of like Final Cut Pro mobile on the iPhone 11 Pro. Like, that would have been amazing. Imagine being able to record with the iPhone 11 Pro with all three cameras at once, import that footage into Final Cut Pro mobile, and be able to edit all three angles at the same time. Like, that'd be pretty sweet. But no, that's not gonna happen. So the iPhone 11 Pro, literally the name Pro just signifies it's the most expensive, most powerful iPhone out right now. But what I think it's really going to do is push sales to the iPhone 11. So the iPhone 11 is basically the iPhone XR 2.0, But to the average consumer, the iPhone 11 is just going to seem like the normal iPhone, and the iPhone 11 Pro is going to seem like the phone that they probably don't really need because they're not a professional. The average consumer sees Pro, and why would they get it? Just like any college student, you know, they just get a MacBook. They don't really need a MacBook Pro. Kind of the same thinking. So people will gladly go to the iPhone 11, pay less money than they're used to paying for an iPhone, and be perfectly happy. All that being said, I've been pretty negative towards the iPhone 11 Pro. It's literally the naming scheme that's just really triggering me. There were just a lot of features that people were expecting, like USB-C. We were expecting Apple Pencil support. We were expecting wireless charging on the back to like charge your AirPods. We were expecting tons of things, but we just didn't get it. All we got was a pretty minor upgrade, going from one number to another, in my opinion, and a name that really doesn't signify the upgrade. That being said, I'm still going to pick up the iPhone 11 Pro. I'm probably going to get the Max because that's the size I have here. I'm just used to it. I don't know. I need some time to think about it. But I definitely could benefit from the like super wide angle lens because there's been times where I try to take pictures and I just can't move back far enough. And I feel like if I had the wide angle lens, it really would help me there. Is it worth it? That is definitely a case-by-case basis. A lot of things aren't worth it these days. We can only hope the iPhone 11 Pro Max S has the upgrades we have been waiting for, such as USB-C, such as reverse wireless charging and Apple Pencil support, such as ProMotion support. But do not hold your breath. Have a great day. See you later. Bye.